Hey, good people. I know I've been out of the loop for a minute with my vlogging. This entrepreneurial journey is not for the weak. I'm going to start right there and just jump on into it. It's a lot of work, especially when you're trying to put systems in place to try to back off some, and then things get shaken up and you got to dive right back in head first. It's a lot, and I'm gonna be transparent and tell you about all the things that has transpired in the last, actually since I started vlogging, which is in 2024, but so I guess a little over a year. So first off, I'm still a dual business owner. I still have the balloon business, I still have the venue, but one thing I want to say, I also went back into the classroom as a math teacher. So I've been in education. I started in 2000, so now would this make year 25 for me, minus my gap, I call it my gap year I had. But however, I've been in there, and so the thing is, I didn't let I kept my certifications up. I still have them, because sometimes you just never know how you need to come back and pivot, which I ended up having to do. And we'll get into that conversation at a later time, but I'm definitely going to let you know what happened, because I just want this transparency route to be, this entrepreneur route to be very transparent, especially to people who are in it, who are considering it, and, are just ready to get out of it. You do have to look at some things. And also, I remember seeing something on, I think, Instagram, one guy talk about how entrepreneurship really is spiritual, because it makes you get to your knees and pray quite a bit, because you're like, Lord, what is happening? I know you told me to do this. I know this was a vision you gave me, and I know you don't, when you give me visions, you always provide provision. And so where's the provision, right? And so it's really it has been a struggle. So as I continue through this journey, I'm gonna jump on every now and again and continue vlogging, because I really want somebody to be encouraged, and I don't want to discourage you from not jumping into it, but just know what you're getting into, because yes, you can have a business plan, yes, you can have everything written out, but still, you're waiting for people to come and purchase your service. And so how does that happen? What is your marketing plan? How are you getting your name out there? How do people know about you? How are you going to get money to come into your business? Where the money come to start the business? Because I know my first business, I started with $10, which is my balloon business. And, it's doing very well. It's been in existence for 6 years. This venue, however, I use my own money for this one. And it was quite a bit. But the business has been slow. What I projected based on the research I did, the market research, it's still not where I want it to be, where I had projected it to be. I projected to be making a certain amount of money a month. I'm probably coming in at 40% of that right now. And so therefore, I had to pivot and go back to the classroom. And again, like I said, we'll talk about that in a different episode, because I think that's a really deep one that I really want to get into, because it made me feel a certain kind of way. At first, I felt like I was a failure. Then I was like, no, not really. I had all kind of emotions. And so I want to talk about those, and, talk about how I got to a place of peace and just understanding where I am. So stay tuned. I'll try to drop one of these once a week.